Everybody. I just wanted to jump on here real quick just to give you guys a quick demo of my new AI DealFlow Calculator. And then also just to go over how this is going to be a game changer for the real estate industry. But before we get into all that, let's see. We're going to go to dealflowcalculator.org. Once you're on that website, the first thing you're going to see is analyze every deal in seconds. And then there's two tabs here. One is start analyzing free or sign in. Now the sign in button is for those who have already signed up and took advantage of one of those three tiers that we have to offer, which I'll be going over in just a second. But before I get into the calculator, I just want to scroll down because I want to talk about the features that this calculator has. Here it says everything you need to close the deal. So once you start inputting your numbers and it starts analyzing, you're going to get your cash flow, your ROI, your BRRRR analysis, sensitivity analysis. You're also going to have access to PDF reports. You're going to have that AI verdict, which is so awesome. This particular verdict is going to let you know if this is a good deal or if it's a deal that you should walk away from. And then it will also give you some negotiation tactics. And then there's the equity projection. And then if we scroll down a little bit more, it says you're going to see your numbers instantly. And then here is our three plans that I talked about. One is a free plan where you get a single property calculator, core financial metrics, then a basic analysis. But what I'm going to encourage is you all to get either the pro plan or the investor plan. The pro plan is $190 a year and the investor plan is $390 a year. However, if you toggle here, you can do a monthly investment. For the pro plan is $19 a month, or the investor plus is $39 a month. But if I toggle back, you will see if you get that yearly plan, you are going to save 2 months paying. So that's 2 months free for each of these plans. So without further ado, we're going to log into this calculator. For demonstration purposes, I actually have the Pro Plus plan. So if you have any of the other two plans, your screen is going to look a little different than mine, but that DealFlow calculator is going to generate the same information as you would if you inputted your information on that free plan. So the first thing you're going to see when you log in is tabs that go across the top. You have the analyzer, which shows the DealFlow calculator. Then you have the portfolio if you're in that tier, which is that plus plan, that pro plus plan. So that portfolio, it saves all of your deals. So anytime you enter an investment property into the system, it's going to save it right here and it gives you unlimited saves. Then there's a compare tab. Now here you can compare up to 6 properties that you've listed in your portfolio. And then there's deal alerts. What I like about deal alerts is that it monitors your saved deals and then it sends you custom notifications you set up in the system. So that's a great feature there. And then my library is there for if you purchase my updated ebook for the love of real estate investing. It will be under this tab once you purchase it, so you'll always have access to it. And then the next tab is pricing, and then a settings tab. So for demo purposes, I'm just going to use a fictitious address and also fictitious numbers because I just want to show you guys how quickly this system analyzes your deal. So for the address, I'm going to use, let's see, 123 Investors Lane for all my investors that's watching this. And then I'm going to do Houston, Texas, because that's where I live. And then for property type, I'm going to go with single family. But if you have another property type, you'll just hit that drop down button and then you'll see the list of property types here. For the purchase price, let's go with $150,000. For down payment, it's asking for the payment in percentage, so we're going to put 20. For closing costs, let's put 5,000. For the loan rate, I'm going to say 7%. For loan terms, I'm going to do 30. For the loan type, I'll do the fixed rate. But once again, if you have a different loan type, you'll just hit this drop down and be able to choose which loan type you have. Now, for monthly rent, what do we want to charge once we get this property? Let's do $1,800 a month. Then for property tax, it asks you to list it in annual dollars. So let's put 4,500. For the insurance, we're going to say 1,800 a year. There's no HOA. And then for utilities, I'm going to put 0. Now, if you don't know what goes in these boxes, there is an I right here that has a circle around it and it's for information. You could just hover over it and then it will pop up what it actually means. So for the utilities monthly, it's if you're going to pay as a landlord, if you're going to pay those monthly utilities. But for demonstrations here, we're just going to put 0. Then we scroll down, and what I like about this system is that it does have advanced settings. So if you want to put your vacancy percentage in, so we'll put 5%. And once again, if you want to know what that means, you'll just hover over that I and it'll tell you exactly what it's for. For maintenance, I'm going to put 8%. For management, 0, because I'm not going to use a property management company. But for the rehab budget, I'm going to put about, what should I say, 30,000. And then for appreciation, I'll just do 3%. Now, this is the game changer right here. When I click Analyze Deal, watch how fast these numbers calculate. Bam. I don't even think that was 2 seconds. But if you scroll back to the top, it gives you all of this information that you can save as well as if you want to download it in a PDF. You have your monthly cash flow, your cap rate, your cash on cash return, your ROI with appreciation, your break even occupancy, and then also your monthly mortgage. And then it gives you a monthly cash flow breakdown. So you'll know exactly what your expenses are and then what your net monthly cash flow will look like. If you scroll down a little bit further, it gives you your equity projection, your amortization schedule over 31 years. And what I also like about it, it has a sensitivity feature. So if you want to look at that, that's your best, base, and worst case scenario. That information is available. And then if you want to run a BRRR analysis, which is the buy, rehab, rent, refinance and repeat method, you can enter your information here and then it'll calculate that for you. But my favorite thing is the AI verdict. So what we're going to do, I'm going to press this button and it's going to tell us if this is a good deal or if we should walk away. So let's see what it says. It says this is a weak deal because your cash on cash return of 4.48% is significantly lower than a 100% benchmark, meaning your money is not working hard enough compared to safer investments. While the property generates some positive cash flow, the high interest and total investment costs eat up most of your potential monthly profit. To reach your target 10% return, you should negotiate the purchase price down to approximately $115,000. If the seller is unwilling to drop the price that significantly, I recommend passing on this opportunity to protect your capital. So down here, what if I say, once again, because it's saying, if I drop the price, maybe I'll, get a better deal. You can ask it, what if I drop the purchase price to 115K? What will happen? And you can phrase it however you want. And then it's going to tell me what happens. So it says my monthly cash flow will go up $186. My cap rate will go up 2.53%. My cash on cash return will go up 4.39%. My return with appreciation will go up 3.42%, but my break even occupancy will go down 10.35%. So you see, this system gives you what you need in seconds. So get rid of those spreadsheets, stop doing the guessing game, and download this system, DealFlowCalculator.org. And once again, you can start off with a free account, but to get that best value, I would say go with the pro investor account. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm at zenobia.lovesrealestate. I will love to hear from you, and then I will also love to receive your feedback. But most importantly, share this video with somebody. Share it with an investor. Share it with a realtor or someone who wants to start investing, because like I told you, this is going to be a game changer, and I want to make sure that you all have the information you need to make a great deal.